Okay guys, we said we wanted to do this video again and because this is just a place that we absolutely love, but we decided to up the stakes. We're a little bit better at this, we get a little better camera views, as you can see, but this is one of the coolest places you can come while you're in Florida. Where are we at?
Tarpon Springs.
And what are they famous for?
Sponges.
They're famous for sponges. If you remember our last video, we did a lot of sponge things. If you love sponges, we're still going to do a lot of sponge things, but we're going to do a little different. Today, all that noise behind us, we got some friends coming along with us. Hi guys. Hello. What we're going to do today is we're going to explore Tarpon Springs, get some pretty views so you can see, because a lot of people does not know this place exists. We're going to go over what Tarpon Springs is, how it got here. We got some locals around us to help us out with this, and we got a bunch of kids to make it a little bit more difficult. But you know, as always, if you want to see more, what do you got to do?
Like and subscribe.
Let's go check out Tarpon Springs. That intro kind of had a little rough landing. So behind us is a statue dedicated to the memory of all the spongers here at Tarpon Springs. Now, the one thing that goes into connection is majority of the spongers that was here was all of Greek origin. And I don't mean, you know, the grandparents was Greek. They was from Greece because this was a common practice in Greece. And they all came over here because off this coast in the Gulf of Mexico, there's a surplus of sponges, so they brought them here to harvest the sponges. Well, when anything comes, when you come to this country, your culture comes with you. And this area of Tarpon Springs is exactly that. It's a little bit more touristy now, but majority of the restaurants here are Greek, and the Greek culture is still pretty strong here today. So we was going to try to eat at that Rusty Bellies behind us, and we went out up there, and it was an hour and a half wait.
Yeah. And we're too hungry to do that.
Yeah, we made a very bad decision, which is first tip of the day: don't come here hungry. You might run into the same problem that we're running into, is trying to find a place with less than an hour and a half wait, because you know, it's Florida time in the winter is like summertime everywhere else. Everybody comes here to escape the cold, so everything's a little bit more populated down here.
Yeah.
But
I'm not sure if they do reservations there, but if so, try that.
hey, I'm not recommending it because we've never ate there before. I'm not recommending it, but I mean, they managed to build that whole thing with a nice, you know, bar and everything else out there, so the food got to be halfway decent.
Yeah.
I would say. So let's go find some other food. I'm not going to tell you this is a Greek town, but trust me, there will be signs. Definitely be signs. We're in a bit of a conundrum right now, because why are we in a conundrum?
Because we're all starving and we don't know where to eat.
There's tons of restaurants, but there's also tons of people. And Gary said, come with us. You got nothing to worry about. I'm going to show you the real Tarpon Springs, like my great-great-grandfather, who was 100% Greek, wasn't he?
It's an off day, I guess.
So we finally found a place. It's authentic Greek. We was going for seafood, but it's hard to escape the Greek here in Tarpon Springs, and it's hard to escape Remy. But we chose Mama's. It's an old-fashioned Greek restaurant. You know, at Mama's restaurant, when you're here, your family. So let's go check it out. Let's check out the menu before they go in. They have flaming cheese, a saganaki. They're gonna have some of your basic, you know, I say basic, some of your deeper Greek meals, and there's gonna be a lot of options for seafood and stuff like that. I'll run the quick braise on the menu so you can check it out. Maybe it's a place you want to check out while you're here. What are you gonna get?
I think probably shrimp scampi.
Shrimp scampi? It's the Greekest thing you could ever buy, ain't it?
Is it?
Yes. No. No, it's not.
I got the lemon chicken soup and Greek salad.
People don't know, Tiffany has an obsession with the lemon Greek soup. Anywhere she finds it, she can get it. It's basically just like a cream of chicken with orzo in it, but it's very, very lemony. Let's do it. What did you get?
I got the roll shrimp.
Sausage gyro.
What do you got?
The Greek pasta.
Yeah.
It's shrimp with red sauce and a lot of cheese.
I got the gyro platter, and I got tomatoes on it, and I hate tomatoes. So if you're trying to steal my identity and they ask you if you like tomatoes or not, that might be a question that gets you caught because I hate them.
You would really like it. It's okay.
I tasted the shrimp. It has like a cinnamon flavor. But there's a little bit of a cinnamon flavor in there.
I think it just tastes like kind of like red spaghetti with shrimp in it. Like
It's really good though, isn't it?
yeah.
I mean, the gyro tastes like gyro. The gyros are great here. That, though, you want a little something different? It's probably the best one here. I say that. I didn't try theirs, but, you know. That's another thing they do great here is them potatoes. They do potatoes and green beans just different here. Like, you'll see green beans as a side dish everywhere here. There's a special way they make it. It tastes really good. It's like a Greek style, but it's really good. What'd you think of Mama's?
So I think it was pretty good.
Don't let Hella's, because I figured out the name's Hella's, is the most popular in the area and has that attached bakery. But the food quality here at Mama's was every bit of good. But one thing I did like about it is as you walk in here, you walk past a wall and it says Mama's on it, but around there's pictures. And it's really like celebrating their culture and like their family and showing old pictures of them on the sponge boats and stuff like that. And like I think that's really cool because you can really see how deep the culture actually goes here. That it's not just you know, imitation. You know, it's a cultural hub right here that is catering to tourists.
Yeah.
But it's not a cater to tourists that creates a cultural hub.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they was here before, and you really get that idea. You're seeing their grandparents and their grandmother and their grandfather. For all I know, that could be a random picture here, but that could also be their grandfather who was on a
What
boat.
if it was?
Yeah, well, if it is, it is. It's still a part of this area, you know. But still, if you guys come check it out, I would check here. Unless you're just looking for the hype, go over there to Hella's. If you just want to try the Greek food, this place is every bit as good. So this boat's really cool behind us. It was built in Apalachicola for sponging here. Apalachicola is a town up in the Panhandle. But it was originally called the Apalachicola, but it was solely for sponging out until 1943. It was decommissioned as a sponge boat and recommissioned to be a rescue boat out in the... Yeah, what's the deal with the sponges?
So last time I bought one for my face, it did not look like this. We'll show you because I gotta buy another one. But the one I bought for my face last time, it was like the best thing I ever bought for my face. Like they make brushes for your face, they make different exfoliants for your face, but the sponge is literally the best. It was like not too strong, not too soft. It was like extremely exfoliating, but like the perfect amount. And so this time I want to buy like a body one. I don't know what these ones. These ones I think are just face ones. But they make different.
Maybe your face.
It says vase.
Oh, vase sponges. That's just a style of sponge it is, I think.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm sure they got different types of sponges underneath the ocean.
Yeah, so there's all different kinds from what we've seen, and they have some that's made for your body. They have some with a stick that's for your like your back, and then they have face ones, and then they even I think they have some for your car and different even cleaning things. It's like they make them for everything. They're great.
You know what's really weird about sponge? Is one day you're just doing your thing down in the ocean, and the next day someone's cleaning the butt out of you.
It's terrible.
He wants it again. Oh, yeah! The ones that we bought for face last time, I don't see it.
Those are the small ones, ain't they?
No, remember it was like kind of flat, like more like this. I know where we bought it. We bought it by the inside by the water.
And then I can't find where it was to ask them what's the difference, like which one you should use for your body.
Because I don't know which one to get for your body.
You don't know which one to get?
Make a gift set. It's different soaps, but they got different ones. Soap and a sponge. I think this is like probably a body sponge. Maybe it's a head one. I don't know.
So our plan was to take a nice sunset tour, up through the Tarpon Springs along this bay. They're going to show you basically how they got the sponges, what they do. You might see a dolphin or two, but we wasn't here in time to buy it. And Gary was saying something. What did she say?
So when we got here, probably 30 minutes, 40 minutes before you guys did, they was selling the sunset tours. She said all the rest of the tours was booked up for the day. So I would recommend getting out of bed and getting here a couple hours earlier than we did.
We're calling make reservations because we'll put some ideas if this is something you guys want to do, learn about the sponges, learn more about the history. One of these boats is the best way to check it out. We're not given a perfect example of that because we didn't take the boat nor did we plan. And we was actually here at 6 a.m. before Gary, and then we would never let guests of ours sit out here for 45 minutes to an hour without us. We just had to take a nap because we was out here taking morning shots and talking with local guides and stuff. You know what? Let's just go get it.
Hopefully you get those in the video, the morning shots.
No, I lost them in an accident that I don't like to talk about. So let's just go get some desserts before this gets out of control, okay?
Everything looks great.
I don't care because I'm not allowed to eat them. So like,
So how many can I get?
I don't know.
Hopefully you get something and I get something we both share. So do I still get 2 desserts?
Yes, yeah, but it's only for the vlog. Do it for the vlog.
Do it for the dog.
Yeah. What are you trying first?
We're going to try the baklava cheesecake.
Remy's super angry.
Remy goes first.
Is it good? Is it good? Yeah, it's good. She likes some old Greek desserts.
The baklava itself is not like overly sweet. I think the cheesecake is sweeter when you first put it in your mouth. The baklava is like when it hit first and it was like, oh, this is kind of sweet, but not really. And the cheesecake is I say a really good cheesecake
my favorite. But I kind of get this everywhere we go. But I never had it from here.
That's great.
That's the most, you know, that's really the most Greek dessert you can have.
No.
Because when you're here, you're family, you know?
Tiramisu is Italian, isn't it?
Is it?
I don't know.
Only you go to an Italian restaurant or a Greek restaurant and get Italian desserts.
Hey, man. That's what. I'm glad I did it. You should do it. It's really, really.
How does that help me in? Why should I be happy? I need everybody to hit the like button for the commitment. We're in the bakery with some of the best desserts on the planet, and this is what I got. Okay, how was the desserts?
I think they were great. I really do. I think that place was like really, really good. And like it seems like everybody really liked their stuff.
Yeah, I have no idea. I was on a diet.
I don't know. I think that was the same place we ate the last time. And I don't remember exactly what we got, but I do remember it was good.
Oh yeah, it was really good. I said.
I think. I could
That
be
was the
wrong.
same place we ate last.
Okay.
It's called Hello's, and that's like the main they got that blue lights. It's absolutely amazing. But it's called Hello's Kitchen, and that's like the main drag, the restaurant, and everything else kind of around here. That's like where everybody comes when they go here. But Tarpon Springs really is like the quintessential hidden treasure, hidden gem up here.
Yeah, definitely.
Not a lot of people know it's here. The last time we was here around the same time of year. It wasn't as busy as it is now. But Florida's been seeing a population boom that's been growing. People's been showing up here like crazy, and everything popular is in Florida right now. So, I mean, if they're here, why not you? But there's so much stuff we didn't show because there's just a lot here. There's wool shops, there's an aquarium, the boat tours, obviously. You get outside of Tarpon's, out of the district, you're in more of the main town, which has a downtown area, which is really nice. But right here is like the spot. And it's not just a spot, it's a great spot. It's a great place that's full of culture, that's full of fun, and somewhere you can take your family and just fully enjoy the day. Would I say come here and spend an entire week? I mean, you could, because, you know, there's beaches not far. You're not far from Clearwater right here. You're not far from Tampa, Ybor City. So you really could come here and enjoy it. What about you? What do you think?
Actually, yeah. I didn't realize, that's where we're at. All that stuff's right here. So, yeah, you really could, because I really like Clearwater. Ybor City's something to see, I would say.
If you're not familiar, we've done a video on, I'll put a link to it. Ybor City is the old Cuban district of Tampa. And that's actually where the Cuban sandwich was invented. And you can actually see as you walk up and down here, they sell cigars. And if you see them selling cigars, I'm like, why are they selling cigars here? That's not a Greek thing. That's a Cuban thing because we are so close to the Cuban district in Ybor City.
Actually, this little part of Florida is a great part. There's a lot of stuff.
A lot of culture.
Yeah.
This is, you got St. Augustine up in the north part of Florida, but you come down to this part, you have the Cuban culture, you have the Greek culture, believe it or not, St. Petersburg and all that. There's a very heavy Russian culture down that way, and there's actually a night market. And if you guys want to check this out, just somewhere around St. Pete area, they did an Asian night market, and I really want to check that out. And if you guys want us to check it out, hit the like button. But with that, I'm Rich,
And I'm 50.
and this was.
SpongeBob.
What do you think we'll trip into next?